the information sought is not readily available and its compilation would involve a disproportionate amount of time and work. I got the same answer on 3 separate parliamentary questions. And essentially what I've been trying to establish is, can every single ministry tell me right now how many contracts they have? Are they on, under or over budget? And I have to say, unfortunately, the Department of Housing wasn't able to answer the 3 questions I put on these, okay? So I will be asking for the same report that I would have got from other departments if I could get that from the Department of Housing. And essentially the answer I got was, the information sought is not readily available and its compilation would involve a disproportionate amount of time and work. I got the same answer on 3 separate parliamentary questions raised to the ministry. And I understand it's a very complex task and it might take a lot of time. But the problem is that if ye aren't able to tell us how many contracts ye have, how much money is in them, then I definitely don't know. So it's vital that all departments and all ministries are able to say, here's how many contracts we have, here's the ones that are on, under or over tender. This isn't an exercise to say, oh, you're over budget on a few things. Of course you're over budget on a few things. We all know that. But the key is it being tracked?
So in terms of compliance with procurement, which the Controller and Auditor General audits, we generally had very strong compliance around procurement, not to say that there hasn't been an issue raised on occasion. This department is vast, Deputy, as I know you understand. The number of the number of engagements that we have and people have on our behalf really is vast. Our record in procurement, I think, has been strong in terms of audit, and that is what the audit is there for. Genuinely, I wasn't aware of that response, but I can understand it. I would genuinely say to you that it wasn't given lightly or in
and it's important for me to add context as well.
Yeah.
The response does go on and tells me to go and contact the individual agencies under your aegis. Okay. So, but you can imagine that I might not have the resources in my office to do that, whereas the Customs House might. But I was able to get this information from other departments. So I just want to say that this can be done, and it is a fruitful exercise probably for yourselves as well as it is for the wider public.